Yet again, another sticky-fingered plot, and I don't mean one who's been having sexy time in the police station. 35-year-old, now former PC Bradley Francis, resigned from the Metropolitan Police prior to a misconduct hearing, has been sent on an all-inclusive stay at one of His Majesty's full-board establishments after he was found guilty at Southwark Crown Court of theft after he stole £1,500 from a safe at Stoke Newington Police Station on the 12th of April. We reported on this on the 5th of October. I'll link to the previous report in the description and up here in the corner. Apparently, Francis was suffering from some credit card debt, which I'm sure was due to poor pay rather than overspending on the card, of course. Francis was caught on CCTV acting suspiciously on the day the money was stolen, and the absolute cockwomble paid into his account on the very same day the exact amount that was stolen. Francis was also said to have been the only one with access to the safe at the time. Yes folks, this is the calibre of police we have working to protect us. Appearing at Southwark Crown Court today, he gave no reaction as Judge Martin Griffith sentenced him to 10 months. Not suspended, and said that no officer should consider themselves above the law. It's just a shame that they all do though. Judge Martin Griffith told him the public have to have confidence that the police will apply the law to themselves and not consider themselves above the law. The public should have absolute faith and trust in their police officers, and that it's quite right, I'm afraid, that you have let that down. It is a great shame you threw away the career you loved, your good character, oh here we go, your marriage and all that because you chose a ridiculous way out of your financial affairs. It was revealed at the time of the theft, Francis was shown on CCTV spending a rather long time at the safe and covering his actions with a fleece before locking the safe and moving away from it. Prosecutor Gregor McKinley told the court that Francis had to put £50 in the safe, but that had just been a pretext to enable him to get the key and see what was inside. McKinley said that within 30 minutes of the theft, Francis had paid off a £1,500 credit card bill, but by this time he had already breached a high degree of trust and responsibility via his crime, which took some degree of planning. The judge said, if only you hadn't had a matter of pride that you were going to ask them, your family, and instead of which you were going to steal from a police safe where you found £1,500, you wouldn't be standing here. Francis, apart from making himself look an absolute spunk trumpet, will now have to walk around clenching his arse for the next 5 or 6 months, and was also ordered to pay £1,500 in compensation for his act of stupidity. I am genuinely surprised that the cost of living wasn't mentioned. After all, they all seem to be crying about how they can't afford their mortgages on their 3 and 4 bedroom homes or to run 2 cars or even eat, which I said before is probably a precursor to the excuses coming in the next months. Either way, all together now.
Another one bites the dust.